Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin. Now many people call this coin the Liberty 1 cent because they notice the word Liberty on the front side next to Abraham Lincoln's portrait. On the obverse, you'll see the date 1959, the word Liberty, and the famous phrase "In God We Trust." It's a coin packed with American symbolism and history. But here is where things get truly exciting. If your 1959 penny has no mint mark, that means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia coins from this period often carried no mint mark, and millions were produced. However, while ordinary circulated examples are common, rare high-grade pieces and special error coins can bring huge prices in today's market. So how can a 1 cent coin jump from pocket change to over $1,200? The answer is condition, rarity, color, strike quality, and mint errors. Let's start with condition. Most 1959 pennies were heavily used in circulation. They passed through hands, stores, banks, and pockets for decades. Because of that, many surviving coins are scratched, worn, darkened, or damaged. Those common examples may only be worth a few cents. But if you find a 1959 no mint mark penny in brilliant uncirculated condition, with sharp details and original red copper shine, collectors pay serious money. Coins graded in very high mint state levels can sell for hundreds, or even more than $1,200 depending on certification and eye appeal. Now let's talk about color. Collectors classify copper pennies into three main categories. Red means the coin still has much of its original bright copper luster. Red-brown means partial original color with some toning. Brown means the coin has darkened over time. Red coins are usually the most valuable. If your 1959 penny looks bright and glossy like it was just made, it may be far more valuable than a dark brown example. Next comes strike quality. Some pennies were struck with stronger detail than others. A sharp strike means Lincoln's hairlines, lettering, date, and Lincoln Memorial details appear crisp and clear. Coins with excellent strike quality are always more desirable. Now here is the real treasure hunt category: errors. Error coins are mistakes made during the minting process. These include doubled letters, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other unusual features. A dramatic 1959 error coin can be worth far more than a normal penny. Always inspect the date, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the reverse lettering 1 cent and United States of America. If you notice doubling, unusual spacing, missing design elements, or odd shape, you may have something valuable. So how do you check if your 1959 no mint mark penny might be worth $1,200 or more? Here are 5 things to inspect right now. Number 1. Look for no mint mark under the date. If nothing appears there, it is from Philadelphia. Number 2. Check the coin surface. Is it shiny red copper or dull brown? Number 3. Look closely for scratches, wear, and damage. Number 4. Use a magnifier to inspect letters and numbers for doubling. Number 5. Compare weight and size to a normal cent. The standard 1959 penny was made of 95% copper with a small amount of tin and zinc. These older copper cents are also loved because of their classic metal composition. Now let's talk prices. A heavily circulated 1959 no mint mark penny may only be worth a few cents. A nicer uncirculated example could be worth several dollars. A premium certified high-grade red specimen may climb into hundreds. And elite condition examples or rare varieties can reach $1,200 and beyond in the collector market. That is why collectors inspect every old penny carefully. Many people accidentally spend valuable coins because they assume all pennies are common. But hidden among jars, piggy banks, drawers, and inherited collections are coins worth surprising amounts of money. Today we are talking about one of the most interesting coins collectors keep searching for: the 1977 Liberty 1 cent coin from the United States with no mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny. Many people pass it by every single day without a second thought. But hidden inside some of these coins are details, errors, and rare conditions that can turn a common cent into a valuable treasure. The 1977 1 cent coin is part of the famous Lincoln Cent series, one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. On the front of the coin, you will see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents of the United States. The word Liberty appears beside Lincoln, giving this coin its popular nickname, the Liberty 1 cent. Above Lincoln is the phrase "In God We Trust," and below the portrait is the date 1977. Now let's talk about the no mint mark feature. Many people think a coin with no mint mark must automatically be rare, but that is not always true. In 1977, pennies made in Philadelphia were struck without a mint mark. That means millions of 1977 cents were produced with no mint mark. So if you find one, it does not instantly mean you are rich. However, certain rare examples can be worth serious money depending on condition, errors, and collector demand. The reverse side of the coin features the classic wheat-free Lincoln Memorial design used during that era. It shows the Lincoln Memorial Building in Washington, D.C., with the words United States of America and 1 cent. This design remained popular for decades and became a symbol of American pocket change. So how can a coin that was once worth just 1 cent become worth over $1,200 today? The answer is simple. Condition is everything. Most 1977 pennies circulated heavily. They were tossed into jars, dropped on sidewalks, spent in stores, and carried in pockets for years. Because of that, many surviving examples show scratches, fading, stains, or worn surfaces. But coins preserved in nearly perfect mint state condition are much harder to find. Collectors pay premium prices for coins graded in top condition. A 1977 no mint mark penny with blazing original red color, sharp details, no wear, and strong luster can bring hundreds of dollars. If it reaches elite grades certified by professional grading companies, prices can jump dramatically. Some examples have sold for over $1,200 when demand was strong and the coin was in exceptional condition. But condition is not the only factor. Error coins from 1977 can be even more exciting. During the minting process, mistakes sometimes happened. These mistakes create rare varieties collectors love to chase. A double die error may show doubling in letters or numbers. Off-center strikes create unusual designs where part of the image is missing. Broad strike errors happen when the coin is struck outside the retaining collar, making it appear larger and flatter. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about coins in pocket change history, the 1979 Liberty 1 cent United States coin with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary penny. But some collectors are paying attention to this coin because certain high-grade examples and rare errors have sold for impressive prices. In some cases, values can start around $1,200 and go even higher depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Now before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because we reveal hidden coin treasures just like this all the time. Let's talk about what makes this coin special. The 1979 1 cent coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front. Above Lincoln's head are the words "I and God we trust." To the left is the word Liberty, and to the right is the date 1979. If your coin has no mint mark under the date, that means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Many people think no mint mark means rare error, but for 1979 pennies, it simply means Philadelphia production. On the reverse side, the coin shows the Lincoln Memorial, with United States of America at the top, 1 cent at the center, and E Pluribus Unum above the memorial. This classic Lincoln Memorial design was used for decades and remains loved by collectors. So why are people paying over $1,200 for some of these coins? The answer is simple: condition and rare varieties. Most 1979 no mint mark pennies found in circulation are worth only 1 cent to a few cents. But if the coin is in mint state condition, meaning it was never circulated and still has original shine, value rises quickly. Coins graded in very high levels such as MS-67 or MS-68 can become extremely desirable to collectors because so few survive in that quality. Some top examples have sold for thousands of dollars. That means if your 1979 penny looks flawless, bright red, and nearly perfect, it may deserve closer inspection. Collectors look for 3 main things. First is color. Today, we are talking about one of the most searched coins in America, the 1984 Liberty 1 cent coin with no mint mark from the United States. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary penny. But some rare examples of this coin have surprised collectors with values starting from $1,200 and sometimes even more depending on condition, grading, and mint errors. The 1984 1 cent coin is part of the famous Lincoln Cent series. Many people call it the Liberty penny because of the word Liberty printed on the front side of the coin beside Abraham Lincoln's portrait. On the front, you will also see the year 1984 and the phrase "In God we trust." On the reverse side, you will find the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used on pennies for many years. This classic look makes the coin instantly recognizable to collectors and everyday people alike. Now here is where things become interesting. This specific coin has no mint mark. Many beginners believe no mint mark means rare, but that is not always true. For 1984 pennies, no mint mark usually means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Billions were made there, so most normal examples are common and worth only face value or a few cents. However, certain rare varieties and high-grade coins can be worth far more. So why are some 1984 no mint mark pennies worth $1,200 or more? The answer comes down to three major factors. Number one is condition. A coin found in pocket change usually has scratches, fading, wear, and damage. But if a 1984 penny remained untouched for decades with full original shine, sharp details, and bright red color, collectors may pay strong money for it. Coins are graded on a scale, and the higher the grade, the more valuable they become. Some top-grade red examples have sold for impressive prices. Number two is rare mint errors. This is where collectors get excited. The most famous 1984 penny error is called the double ear variety. On Abraham Lincoln's ear, a second earlobe appears because of doubling during the die-making process. It creates a noticeable extra ear effect. This error is one of the most famous modern penny varieties, and certified examples can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on grade. Some strong examples have reached values starting around $1,200 and much higher in premium condition. Number three is professional grading. If your coin looks exceptional or shows a visible error, sending it to a professional grading company can greatly increase trust and resale value. Buyers pay more for coins authenticated and graded by respected services because they know the coin is genuine and accurately described.